The NPR network has always been powered by the people it serves, not by shareholders or special interests, but by people like you and me who believe in a free and independent press. 1 year ago this month, Congress eliminated federal funding for public media. Together, we continue the kind of journalism that we, the public, rely on. Please support this work today at plus.npr.org.
Apartment here at Car Talk Plaza.
Well, I mean, we saw all these other networks. They have huge hits with the so-called, what they say, reality shows.
Yeah.
So we decided NPR needs a reality show, too. I mean, you may be familiar with the one that PBS came up with. It's called 1900 House. The idea is that an English family moves into an authentic 1900 Victorian house built in 1900.
Right.
And it's got nothing. No dishwashers, no microwave, no email, no nothing.
Kind of like the houses they have now, right?
Yeah. The cameras roll and they capture these poor schleps trying to cope with reality as it was in 1900.
Yeah.
Well, we have a concept here for a similar show, and it's called not 1900 House, but 1952 Car. We wanted to see well, what would happen if a typical American family tried to live life the way they did in 1952 in an authentic 1952
Just
car.
happens the family's yours.
Which we happen to have. We happen to have a 1952 MG TD, right? Mm-hmm. So here's a brief synopsis of the first season. Episode 1. While the family watches, Chief Mechanic Vinny Gumbatz prepares the MG by going through it and stripping it of any modern conveniences. And finds...
There are none!
Right. Episode 2. To prepare for authentic 1952 life, the entire family watches reruns of Father Knows Best. Yeah. Tommy realizes that fathers went to work in the 50s, and he tries to back out of the whole deal. The kids realize that kids listened to their fathers in the 50s. They try to back out of the whole deal. The little woman, as she was known in 1952, realizes that since men always drove in the 50s, she'll have to let Tom drive every place they go, and she wants out also.
Episode 3, good news and bad news episode. Good news, NPR's publicity department is thrilled that 1952 Car leads all 3 network newscasts. Bad news, it's because MG's top speed of 28 miles an hour creates a 1,500-mile traffic snarl during evening rush hour. Children and little women again tried to back out, in one case begging Dan Rather to put them on the Survivor Island.
Episode 4, the father-son bonding episode.
Yes, my favorite.
Tommy teaches his son how to repair a 1952 engine. Tommy ends up learning how to chase the son down, bind him with a sturdy rope, drag him back to the radio show set, kicking and screaming, and the little woman tries to back out again.
Episode 5, a marital spat breaks out at the drive-in when little woman comments during Perfect Storm that life on a capsized fishing boat doesn't look half bad.
Episode 6, a surprise hailstorm turns a Sunday outing into a desperate battle for survival. Oh, the pathos. As the thin canvas convertible roof fails and Tommy suffers frostbite on half his butt, the rest of the family survives by huddling over an impromptu campfire in the back seat, of which there ain't none.
That's why it was impromptu.
It was very...
Episode 7, the kids get caught sending SOS emails from their Palm Pilots. The little woman gets caught ordering fleece earmuffs on eBay. NPR finally cancels the show after family tosses Tom and audio equipment overboard and car is found abandoned in Ritz-Carlton parking garage.
This is going to be a hit, man.
Oh,
I can see it.
Well, if you're fed up with reality, or if you have a problem with your car or anything else, the number is 888-CAR-TALK. That's 888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
This is Mitch, and I'm calling from Brooklyn.
Mitch from Brooklyn. What's up?
All right, here's the deal. I have a 92 Ford Escort.
Yeah?
With about 55,000 miles.
Yeah.
My son and I have noticed the car has a whirring noise, kind of a brrrr, like when you used to put a baseball card in a...
in the spokes of your bike,
spokes.
yeah.
Right. Now, it only occurs, though, at 1,400 RPM. At 13, it stops. When you go beyond the 14, it stops. Now, that whirring noise, though, and this is where we might need some MIT grads.
Yeah.
Because that might be an acoustic quirk. Because when we notice that when you start the car in the garage, when the wall is much closer, the sound, instead of being a brrrr, is more of a air.
Oh.
You all right?
More of a metallic sound than that pleasing sound of the Roman Mejia's car going through the Schwinn.
Right. So when the engine is cold and you're in a confined spot, there's a different dynamic at work than when the engine is warmed up and you're out in the road.
So it's not the acoustics of the wall being closer.
No, I don't think so. Sure, that has something to do with it. But I think the overriding thing is that the engine is cold and you're in a confined space.
I think we have here a case of a sympathetic vibration.
Is that what all it is?
I feel a certain connection with your vibration, too.
This is a simple 801 issue.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
801. It's the freshman physics course at MIT.
Ah.
Right, my brother knows because he took it 4 times.
That's right.
And we might have some forced undamped harmonic motion.
Yeah, you have a loose piece of sheet metal on your
That's
car.
vibrating.
That's vibrating. And this piece of sheet metal is located in the vicinity of the exhaust system.
Uh-huh.
And usually these things are called heat shields.
Right.
Not be confused with what they had on the
Space shuttle.
space shuttle, right?
Uh-huh.
So, and you need to go to a shop and have them check it out. And you can reproduce this without driving the car. If they put it on the lift and you bring the revs up,
Well, he does it in the garage.
you get it to do it every time.
And so, but this is the kind of thing that would only happen at certain RPM. I mean,
Oh, sure.
Sure.
That's how it all works, man. As soon as that vibration of the engine reaches a certain point, it makes other things vibrate at the same rate. And the things won't vibrate unless you get to that rate.
But it induces what's called a sympathetic vibration.
So this is not going to kill me, though, if I don't bring it in within the next week or so,
No,
right?
of course not. It's been doing it for 6 months anyway, right?
Actually, only for the past few weeks, or else we just blotted out the noise, pretended it wasn't there, and then we had a baseball card in the tires. That probably was what we thought it was. Okay, guys, thanks for your help.
Hey, thanks, Mitch.
Okay,
Bye-bye. 1-888-CAR-TALK. That's 888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hi, my name's Marian, and I'm from Cleveland, Ohio.
Hi,
Marian with an A or an O?
A.
Marian.
Yes.
Marion.
A-N.
A-N. I just asked you with an O or an A.
Well, the A was in the front. Marion.
No, that would have been Morion, like moron. It's across the bear. It really is. Where are you from, Marian?
Cleveland, Ohio.
Cleveland.
Now, tell us the truth about it. Everyone makes fun of Cleveland. What's the story? I mean, all we know is that the river caught fire, but that happened 20 years ago, right? And Cleveland might be a magnificent, beautiful place now, and no one knows about it but you.
Well, you're asking the wrong person, because I just moved here from Los Angeles 2 years ago, and I thought it was coming to a nice city, but, you know.
Oh, you don't have any great things to say, huh?
Oh.
Boy, I got a raft of nasty mail. Remember a couple of weeks ago I was reporting, simply reporting. I was not offering my opinion on the matter. I reported that someone, when I was standing
Yeah, but it's the amens that do it after the report.
No, I was standing in the Newark train station waiting for Amtrak's 3-hour late train to show up, and a guy who was born and grew up in Newark was complaining to me how he had moved out 10 years ago because he was mugged every night for 5 days, and he was running out of wallets. And I just mentioned it. And I got a raft of nasty mail from citizens of Newark saying Newark is a wonderful place. I never said that it wasn't a wonderful place.
And if you don't retract your statement, they're going to come here and lay a beating on you and steal your wallet.
I'll retract my statement about Cleveland. It is a pretty nice place.
Yeah.
It is a pretty nice.
It's nice. It's quiet, and it's really different from Los Angeles.
It's
Which
boring,
means there ain't
huh?
much happening, huh?
But
Dead.
that's my problem is Cleveland. And so, like, I have a 93 Ford Ranger.
Yeah.
And I moved here 2 years ago, and now my Ranger feels every bump in the road. I mean, it's like the worst drive you ever had in a car.
Yeah.
So I saw a commercial on TV, get your shocks replaced and you'll have a smooth ride. And I got my back shocks replaced and nothing's changed.
Well, understandably, the roads in Cleveland are worse than those in L.A. because of the snow that Cleveland gets.
When I hit a bump, sometimes I mean, it is a pickup and it doesn't have the back end full, right?
Right.
But sometimes it'll jump over.
Well, sure. No, all pickups will do that, especially if...
You have too much air in the tires.
Exactly, and that's your problem. And these guys at the shock shop maybe replaced your shocks even though you didn't need them. You know, did they offer to check them, or you just went in and said, "I need new shocks"?
Yeah.
You did that, huh?
Yeah, I did that. That was pretty dumb, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, not as bad as moving to Cleveland. But
Yeah, you're 2 strikes now. I mean, you're on the hairy edge here, Marian.
yeah.
But
So,
I'm coming to Boston. Is that a good thing?
Yeah, that's...
I mean, is the thing okay on the highway?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. No, I would guess you have way too much air in your rear tires, or maybe even your front tires too. So I would check that because it's dangerous. If there's way too much air, a tire could explode, and at the very least, if there's just a little bit too much air, it can make the thing bounce all over the place and make you think that you need shocks.
Yeah.
Go someplace and
At
go
least-
to a gas station and check it out. And don't rely on the thing at the gas station that you crank up, the thing that goes ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
You need to have someone check it with a bona fide tire pressure gauge.
See if you can find a gas station that doesn't just sell burritos. That has actually like a mechanic in it that will come out with his
We
own...
sell all kinds of gas.
and have someone check it. It would be nice. And if the guy's got 5 minutes and he could check out your front end and your suspension in general, that would be nice too.
Oh, well, great. Well, thanks a lot.
See you, Marian.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
She wasn't exactly a proponent of Cleveland. She wasn't on the Chamber
No,
of
she won't be on the
Commerce.
brochure, right?
No.
1-888.
Marian moved here from L.A. She thinks it's boring. And her
1-888.
truck is giving her trouble.
Well, you got to admit, I mean, after living in L.A., almost any place would be boring, wouldn't it? I mean, L.A. is like hopping. Sunshine,
Sunshine.
earthquakes. I mean, think of all the things it has going for it. Floods, mudslides, wildfires.
Smog.
I mean, there's stuff going on there, man. There's stuff going on. Looting, riots. I mean, you name it, LA's got it. Come to Cleveland, it's like,
Yeah.
too predictable. So that's what she misses. You know what she needs? She needs her truck stolen. Okay, look, Tommy, think hard. Do you remember last week's puzzler?
I don't remember no stinking puzzler.
That's right. There was no
I got it
puzzler
right?
last week. The puzzler is on summer hiatus. It's out in the Hamptons getting a laser face peel.
How are we going to kill all that time in the second half of the show?
Stay tuned and I'll show you how a real pro does it.
This message comes from Wise, the smart way to manage your money around the world. With Wise, you can send, spend, and receive money in over 40 currencies at the mid-market rate. Learn more at wise.com. T's and C's apply.
Hi, it's Terry Gross, host of Fresh Air. Hey, take a break from the 24-hour news cycle with us and listen to long-form interviews with your favorite authors, actors, filmmakers, comedians, and musicians, the people making the art that nourishes us and speaks to our times. So listen to the Fresh Air podcast from NPR and WHYY.
Every episode of It's Been a Minute, NPR's What's Happening in Culture podcast starts by asking 3 questions. Who? How? Why now? If the culture's asking it, we're talking about it. At NPR, we stand for your right to be curious and indulge your cultural curiosity. Follow It's Been a Minute wherever you get your podcasts, and we'll break down the zeitgeisty topics that are filling your feed.
Hi, we're back. You're listening to Car Talk with us, Click and Clack, the Tappert brothers, and we're here to talk about cars, car repair, and the ultimate boat payment.
Well, I
little
see
news item?
You've been doing something wrong. You don't have it right. Here's a note from Lois Wade from Hackelstown, New Jersey. It says, talk about your boat payments. This guy must have an ocean liner. And here's a little news item from her newspaper. A 72-year-old retired Sussex County auto mechanic has been charged with bilking a 94-year-old woman out of several $100,000 during the past 8 years in a scheme to continuously fix her car but never finish the job. Elwood Baldwin of Newton had been fraudulently collecting $963 a week from the victim, who's a resident of Andover Township, for supposedly, get this, supposedly fixing her 1973 Plymouth Valiant.
Well, they do need a lot of repairs.
Evidently, the woman had an automobile accident in 1992, and she brings it to this guy, and for 8 years, he sends her a bill for $963 and says, No, it's not quite ready yet. And she pays him.
Well, she may be on the easy payment plan.
Isn't that?
Jeez.
That's $50,000 a year.
How did he get caught?
You want to know?
Yeah, well, of course. Do I want to know?
The woman lives. It says the woman lives alone, and the scheme was uncovered when a distant relative
Oh, those damn distant relatives.
contacted the police with a problem regarding what he thought were car payments. He thought she was making car payments. Then he finds out she's got a 1973 Plymouth. And she's paying $4,000.
She could have been driving a Maserati for $963.
The thing only cost $4,000 in 1973.
Oh, boy.
So if you could find one customer like that, man, you'd be on Easy Street or in jail. I loved it. I
Jeez.
think it's
So
great.
he got greedy.
Yeah.
He didn't know when to stop. At some point, he should have said, your car's all set.
Yeah. He probably sold a car.
What car?
Car? What car? I'm not in business with cars.
Hey, by the way, in case you haven't noticed, the puzzler is on vacation this week.
Yeah.
But if you find yourself in desperate need of puzzlement, unlike my brother, and we got a deal for you, just head on over to the Car Talk section of Cars.com, and you'll find the puzzler that we've selected from the archives. One of those oldie but smelly ones. And remember, even if you have seen it before, what are the chances you'll remember the answer? I mean, we can't even remember the answer.
The answer's probably wrong anyway.
Well, you can always send in a letter of rebuttal. In the meantime, you can call us and ask us questions about your car or anything else in the universe. Quarks.
You know what I've been subscribing
what
to?
have you been reading?
Someone subscribed me to the Pons and Fleischman newsletter. This stuff is happening.
Uh-oh.
Oh, man, stuff
Yeah.
is happening.
Is there a... Yeah, are there things about teleportation in there?
Not-
Have they asked you for money?
Of course.
How much a week?
960.
There you go. 1-888-Car Talk. That's 888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk. There's more than one sucker born every day. Hello.
Hi, guys. This is Kate in Las Vegas.
Kate with a K, of course.
Kate with a K.
So what's going on, Kate?
Well, I have a 1995 red Acura Integra, and it's doing something really quirky.
Mm-hmm.
When it gets to be about 103 or higher, when I stop at red lights, the car will stop, but then my brakes start slipping, and my foot goes closer and closer and closer to hitting the floor, and I have to take my foot off the brake and sort of let the car lurch forward a little, then catch it, and it'll stop. But then it slips again.
And how long has it been doing this?
Only since it started getting really hot.
Which
Which was
February,
1910.
right?
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's been about 6 weeks now here.
Yeah, that sounds dangerous, though. I mean, aren't you nervous about this?
Yeah, because, we have lots of traffic here and an awful lot of lights, and they're long, so I'd like to do things.
Well, I mean, how come you didn't bring it somewhere?
Take it. Or take it.
Take it somewhere.
I did, and they tell me I'm crazy.
They
What,
told you were crazy.
Pretty much. They didn't say it. They gave me the look.
A
Oh,
crazy.
yeah? What's the look?
You know the look where they sort of tilt their head at you and say, well, I'm sure it happens, but we don't see anything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you weren't sufficiently convincing. What do you do for a living?
I'm a professor.
Of what?
Sociology.
Ah.
Jeez, you should be able to handle this.
You'd think, but I know nothing about cars.
No, but you must know about Neanderthals.
Yeah, I know a lot about people. That's how I knew what the look meant.
Yeah, you know what the look meant.
That's right.
Yeah,
Well, you have to go back and tell them that you're pretty sure.
you're pretty sure.
You're
You're
pretty
almost positive.
You're almost positive, and you've spoken to people who sound like they know what they're talking about.
And they're almost positive, too.
That you need a brake master cylinder.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That sounds expensive.
No,
Yeah.
No.
It's a few $100.
Oh, that's not so bad.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
nothing. If you're in Las Vegas and you're a sociology professor,
one roll of the
she's
dice.
probably making $12-15 grand a year.
Yeah, just about that. And the silly thing is, I of all things, I studied the sex industry. So the people that I interview and research make more than me. I mean, it's really silly.
You study what industry?
The sex industry.
It's an industry?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we have legal brothels out here.
No kidding.
No
kidding.
Yeah. Only place in the country, so it's worth looking at, you know?
Doing any field work, as they say?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, just curious.
I mean, it's very, very clear that you need a brake master cylinder.
Okay.
And it was unconscionable of those guys to send you away because obviously it's dangerous.
Uh-huh.
And the description that you gave leads clearly to a master cylinder.
And isn't Lake Powell near Las Vegas?
I don't know. We have Lake Mead, which is about 40 minutes away.
40 minutes. And what do people do on Lake Mead?
Just try and stay cool, you know, boating, swimming, all
boating.
that good stuff.
So it's likely that the guys to whom you took the car could even have a boat.
That's right.
And if they had a boat, they'd have to make what?
Boat payments.
Boat payments.
That's right.
Yeah, I mean, they could have made a boat payment and saved your life at the same time.
There you go. So this is indeed a threatening kind of problem.
Don't wait.
Do it tomorrow.
Got it.
Right.
Thanks, guys.
See you, Kate.
All right, take care.
How can a mechanic send away a person who complains of a brake problem? The car won't stop. The pedal
Well,
goes
it's
to the floor.
unconscionable. Brake problems require some kind of repair. Even if you don't know exactly what it is, do something.
Of course.
Because at least you'll be one step closer to figuring it out. And if you do nothing, you can't get any closer.
Yeah.
Don't go anywhere. Stick around for more calls coming right up.
On Consider This, NPR's afternoon news podcast, we cover everything from politics to the economy to the world. But every story starts with a question. At NPR, we stand for your right to be curious, to make sense of the biggest story of the day and what it means for you. Follow Consider This wherever you get your podcasts.
Each story you hear on Planet Money starts with a question. What happens if we refund tariffs? Why are groceries so expensive? At NPR, we stand for your right to be curious because the forces shaping our world can be hard to see. Follow NPR's Planet Money wherever you get your podcasts and start seeing how the economy really works.
Hi, it's Terry Gross, host of Fresh Air. Hey, take a break from the 24-hour news cycle with us and listen to long-form interviews with your favorite authors, actors, filmmakers, comedians, and musicians, the people making the art that nourishes us and speaks to our times. So listen to the Fresh Air podcast from NPR and WHYY.
Ha! We're back. You're listening to Car Talk with us, Click and Clack, the Tappert Brothers, and we're here to discuss cars, car repair, and anything else you want to talk about. But first, Tommy, you've got mail, don't you?
I do. I have mail. I mean, I have all kinds of stuff. And this is just a little list of, I don't know, little sayings. Here we go. I'll just give you a few of them.
Go ahead. And any participation required on my part?
No, you can fall asleep.
Oh, good.
You might like some. Never be afraid to try something new. Remember, amateurs built the Ark. Professionals built the Titanic. Another one. Love is grand. Divorce is a couple of $100,000. One of my favorites. Politicians and diapers have one thing in common. They should both be changed regularly and for the same reason. I like that one too. I always wanted to be a procrastinator, but I never got around to it. And you'll like this one. A day without sunshine is like night.
I love it.
I like love is grand. Divorce is a couple of $100,000.
Anyway, if you have mail from my brother, you can send it to him at Mail for Tommy, Box 3500, Harvard Square, Cambridge.
Our fair city.
Matt 02238, or you can email him from the Car Talk section of cars.com. And by the way, the astute among you may have noticed that this is normally the part of the show where we introduce the new puzzler.
Yeah, I've been waiting for it.
And the non-astute are probably just as surprised as my brother to hear that.
That's me.
But in any case, if you're really jonesing for a puzzler, you can always check out this week's Arch Rival. Arch Rival. We used to be the archival puzzler, but I like
Arch Rival.
Arch Rival Puzzler over at the website. Just head on over to the Car Talk section of cars.com. In the meantime, if you would like to call us, even if you would not like to call us, the number is 888-CAR-TALK.
We're not going to change the number just because they don't want to call us. That's the number.
It's the number. And we're
you want to
sticking
call
with
us or you don't want to call us, that's the number we're sticking with.
800-882-278255. Hello, you're on Car
I
Talk.
can remember it. Hello.
Hi, this is Christine from Seattle.
Christine with a CH, huh?
That's correct.
Oh. Are you as young as you sound?
Probably not.
Probably not.
I'm 25.
Really?
Oh.
Then you're not as young as you sound.
Yeah, everyone thinks I'm like 16, but
That's what I would have said.
Everyone thinks my brother's 16 too, but not from the way he sounds.
somehow I don't believe that.
So anyway, what can we do for you?
Well, I have a Oldsmobile Delta 88, 1988.
An
88.
Yes,
This was Dad's car, huh?
it was my father's Oldsmobile. So I recently moved to an apartment in downtown Seattle where I have to park on the street.
Yeah.
And one day, after I had parked it kind of on a hill, I started it up, and it kind of made a weird noise when I started up. And then when I turned the wheel, it made a terrible growling kind of noise.
Oh.
When you were on the hill, was the car pointing down the hill or up the hill?
It was facing up the hill.
Okay. My brother's got that look on his face like, what the hell?
Well,
does that matter?
It gets weirder.
You never know. You never know.
never know. That's
For
why
one thing, you have to be able to visualize the problem.
And I actually had just driven it to my dance class and parked it, and then later on in the evening I was going to my parents' house.
My brother goes to dance classes. Oh, that's dunce class. I'm sorry.
Wait a minute. Was this the first time you had used the car that day?
No.
You had already been to
I had
dance
been to
dance class.
Yeah.
And you came back, and it hadn't made the noise before.
No.
Okay, continue.
Okay. So I drove to my parents' house. It made a bad noise. I took it to their mechanic, who looked at it and said, "Oh, you need to fill it up with power steering fluid."
Right, because
Yeah.
it's low on fluid. Yeah.
I like that.
So I took it to one of those, quickie lube places, and they looked at it, and it was foamy when they looked at it. So,
That's right.
and they said, "You need to flush the system." So I said, "Fine, flush the system." They did, and the noise went away.
Yes.
Then about a week later, again, I was parked on a hill, and I think I was pointing up again, but I'm not sure about that. When I turned on the car.
Well, if you're not sure about it, we can't go on.
Oh, it was pointing up, definitely.
All right, we'll accept that.
So it started making the noise again, and I drove it around for about a week before I did anything about it. And I took it to a mechanic who looked at it and said that the power steering rack was leaking.
Oh, that's why you've lost the fluid, and that's why it was foamy, because when they filled it up, they didn't bleed the air out, et cetera, et cetera.
Okay.
So you need a rack and pinion.
And is it safe to drive?
As long as you keep putting fluid in it, and it's not leaking out faster than you put it in, then you could drive this car for decades.
A few weeks ago on the show, we made some disparaging remarks about all the companies that make all these miracle additives.
Yeah.
You
and
know,
it's time for you to buy one of those.
And we got angry letters from all of them, and claiming, of course, that they all work. And it's time for you to try one.
Okay.
There is this stuff called power steering conditioner. Many companies make it.
Okay.
I would buy a can of this stuff, leave it on the front seat, and at the first hint of it needing fluid, i.e. the noise, fill it up with this juice instead.
Yeah. And at some point, it'll start leaking out faster than you can put it in, and then you dump the car.
Okay.
It's not worth fixing. It's an Oldsmobile.
Oh, see you, Christine.
No, the Delta 88 was not a memorable car.
Well, not memorable, but it's got sentimental
reliable,
value.
though.
It's Daddy's car.
She hates it.
I have 170,000 miles on it.
That's not bad.
Those are great cars, though.
And that 170,000 miles is pretty darn good no matter what kind of car
They're
it is.
indestructible, those 88s.
There, yeah. See you,
Christine,
Christine.
it's been a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
1-888-CAR-TALK. That's 888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hello, this is Rob Romans from Fort Sill, Oklahoma.
Rob.
Yeah, I'm a captain out here in the Army.
Fort Sill?
Yeah.
Where's Fort Sill?
Well, you know where Lawton is?
No.
Lawton, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Of course.
Lawton, Fort Sill. It's actually one town now. Lawton got smart and annexed Fort Sill because they figured there was about 20,000 soldiers they could add to their rolls and start getting some decent restaurants out here.
What's up?
Well, let me tell you, I've got a 1989 Chevrolet Suburban. And the reason I'm calling is that my wife's family is coming out here to do the grand tour of the West during the hottest time of year with the highest gas prices. They want to leave from Lawton and drive to the Grand Canyon and go into Colorado and go to Santa Fe and then go down to some caves down in New Mexico, Carlsbad, and then back into Lawton. That's a 5,000-mile round trip.
Is her mother going?
Here's the deal. You hit the nail on the head. 2 years ago, when I was stationed in Germany, I had a 1989 Chevy Suburban. Not the same one, but same model, make, and year.
Yeah.
And we took a big trip through Austria, France, and down into Italy and Switzerland. And my mother-in-law, bless her heart, never been out on any major trip, started out the trip by saying, "Rob, you're driving too fast." On the Autobahn. And I blew the head gaskets down in Italy. Guys, can you imagine how hard it is to fix a truck in Italy when all you speak is a little Spanglish?
Spanglish?
Oh, you must have been there for a month, and I'm amazed that the Italians actually fixed it.
Actually, they didn't. They put it on a flatbed truck and drove it back to Germany. Where I got
that was smart. Yeah, they knew their limitations.
So I cannot afford to have something bad happen on this trip with my mother-in-law, sister-in-law, their 2 kids, my brother-in-law, my wife, and my 2 kids plus myself.
How did you get yourself into this, man?
I have no say in any matter. I am the bus driver on this trip.
Rob, you're an officer, man. Take charge.
Yes, in the Army. That don't count for much once I get home.
If they went on their own without you, that would be good, wouldn't it?
That would be a wonderful thing. And if I could get you guys to say something to that effect.
You might have to shoot yourself in the foot.
Do we still do that in the Army? I'm not sure. It was a court-martial offense last time I checked. But
Why not just fake a shot in the foot? Do you know any doctors who would bandage you up?
Actually, there's an Army doctor that lives on our street, and I really wouldn't have to fake it, actually, because they're Army doctors.
I would avoid the trip at all costs. I mean, if they're going to take it, have them take the Suburban at their own peril.
Well, that's the problem. It's that own peril part, because the Suburban that I've got now has an odd problem, and I can't get a straight answer from the dealership or from any of the independents about what's causing it.
Okay, so we're going to get to the technical part of this call now.
The truck hesitates. I'll be driving highway speeds, 55 to 65, and it hesitates for absolutely no reason, kind of like a hiccup. You know, you'll feel, when you're driving, you'll feel yourself lunge against your seat belt.
Yeah.
And, you know, it comes and goes. That's when I'm in overdrive, just regular OD. If I drop it down to its next gear, that problem seems to go away. The folks at the Chevy dealership told me, it's probably just your fuel filter or your transmission filter. Now, those things are easy to fix. I changed those both out a while ago, and the problem never went away. What do y'all think?
I think you have a sensor problem someplace. I would ask them to put the scanner on this thing. I think you could have a bad crank angle sensor.
Crank angle sensor, okay.
You could have a bad ignition module.
All right.
But to start guessing at this stuff could be costly. You need someone to actually scan these things or begin to test the individual components to see if they measure up.
Now, could it be something as silly as I've just got a bad spark plug?
It could, but it would more likely do it climbing a steep hill.
Yeah, and I don't have too many of those out in Oklahoma.
Right, you may have to wait.
Or on hard acceleration.
Yeah, on hard acceleration. But you're going to have to take it to a shop because this is not something you're going to figure out at the hobby shop.
And you may even have to take it to a dealer.
All right.
Yeah, and maybe they can keep it for like 2 months.
Now, you're not, in other words, this vehicle could put my family in mortal jeopardy. I need to sell it and buy a Yugo.
Hey, Cap, I wish you the very best, and thank God it's you and not me.
Say some novenas for me.
You bet we will.
See you later. See you later,
Thanks
Rob.
a lot. Bye.
Thanks for calling.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Jeez.
Wow.
Well, it's happened again. You've totaled another perfectly good hour listening to Car Talk. Our esteemed producer is Doug, the subway fugitive, not a slave to fashion. Cute Berman. Our associate producers are Frau Catherine Pickle Fenolosa. who we had to fire today after discovering that she was stealing petty cash to support her shoe habit. And we'll miss her, but hey, what can you do? Louis Cronin the Barbarian, and David, we don't have a nickname for him yet, Green. Our engineer is George Hicks. Our senior web lackey is Doug the Old Gray Mayor. And our technical, spiritual, and menu advisor, just back from the first annual Jerry Lewis Free Lunchathon, is John Bugsy Lawler. Our public opinion pollster is Paul Murky of Murky. Car Talk is a production of Dewey, Cheatham and Howe and WBUR in Boston.
And even though Venus Williams whacks one into the stands every time she hears us say it, this is NPR, National Public Radio.
These days, it feels like the news changes every hour. Well, NPR has a podcast that does that too. NPR News Now brings you a fresh 5-minute episode every hour of the day with the latest, most important headlines in episodes that are clear, fact-based, and easy to digest. Listen to NPR News Now on the NPR app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hi, it's Terry Gross, host of Fresh Air. Hey, take a break from the 24-hour news cycle with us and listen to long-form interviews with your favorite authors, actors, filmmakers, comedians, and musicians, the people making the art that nourishes us and speaks to our times. So listen to the Fresh Air podcast from NPR and WHYY.
Big news stories don't always break on your schedule. But with the NPR app, news, culture, and podcasts are ready when you want them, in your pocket. Download the NPR app today.